All right, let's talk about one of the biggest headaches for any IT support professional, the inbox. Today, we're going to show you how to completely transform that email chaos from a source of daily stress into what might just become your most powerful and efficient tool. So, get this. On any given day, an IT support engineer gets hit with over 100 emails. And we're talking about everything, right? User tickets, automated alerts, vendor updates, internal messages. It's just this relentless flood of information. And if you don't have a system, it becomes a massive bottleneck. And this isn't just about keeping things neat and tidy. Our source material really hits the nail on the head here. Being able to manage this flood of email is a core technical skill. I mean, your ability to find, sort, and act on information quickly, that's just as critical as any other tool in your belt. So, you really have to ask yourself, is your inbox a high-performance tool that's helping you, or is it the biggest thing slowing you down every single day? By the end of this, we are going to make sure it's the first one, for sure. Okay, so step one in taking back control is all about mastering search. We're not just talking about typing in a keyword. We're talking about precision triage, the power to instantly find any piece of information you need from any point in time in just a few seconds. And the key to all of this is something called a search operator. The best way to think about these is like special commands that give you almost surgical precision. So instead of just throwing keywords at the search bar and hoping for the best, these operators let you tell Gmail exactly what you're looking for. And this right here is where the magic happens. Look how perfectly these map to everyday IT support tasks. You can use from to isolate every ticket from a single user. Use subject to pull up a specific incident number in a flash. You can even combine has attachment with filename.log to find every email that has a log file. And newer than 24H? Oh man, that's your absolute best friend during an outage. These aren't just clever tricks, these are professional grade tools. And check out how you can chain them together into one super powerful command. This single query finds any email with server or database in the subject that also has the label alerts, has an attachment, and is less than a day old. This is how you go from a pile of hundreds of emails to the one specific email you need, like right now. So being able to find any email is great, but what if Gmail could organize everything for you before you even see it? Well, that's the next level. We're talking automation with filters and labels. A Gmail filter is basically one of those powerful search queries we just talked about, but you save it and attach actions to it. You can think of it like their own personal email assistant that works 24/7. It sees an email come in, checks if it matches your rules, and then instantly does whatever you told it to. It just massively reduces your mental workload. And you know what? Creating one is so simple. You just build one of those powerful search queries. Then you click Create Filter, and you just tell Gmail what to do. Should it get a critical alerts label? Should you star it automatically? Maybe even have it skip the inbox entirely and go straight to its own folder? You're basically the director, telling every single email exactly where it needs to go. And the difference this makes is just night and day. I mean, on the left, that's the default state for most people. Total clutter, constant decision-making, and that high risk of a critical alert getting buried under junk. But on the right, with automated filtering, your inbox is already organized by priority. You get a focused workflow, and all the noise is silenced before it can ever distract you. Okay, so now we can find anything instantly, and our inbox is basically organizing itself. It's time to add the final layer, pure speed. This is all about getting rid of repetitive clicks and keystrokes by using shortcuts and templates. Your goal should be to live on the keyboard as much as possible, hitting C to compose, / to jump to the search bar, J and K to fly up and down your inbox, E to archive. Each one of these only saves a couple of seconds, but when you're doing this hundreds of times a day, it adds up to hours every single week. It's a huge deal. Now for the other half of going fast, templates. You might remember these by their old name, canned responses. Just think about how many times a day you type out something like, have you tried turning it off and on again? Or the instructions for setting up the VPN? With templates, you type it out perfectly once, save it, and then you can pop that full professional response into an email with just 2 clicks. Setting them up is a one-time thing. You just have to go enable the feature in your advanced settings. After that, you just write the perfect email, save it as a new template, and boom, it's there forever. This is an absolute game changer for standardizing your responses and saving your mental energy for the real problems. So, we've got our 3 pillars down: precision search, automation, and acceleration.
Now let's see how this all comes together in a high-pressure, real-world situation that, let's be honest, every on-call engineer has lived through.
So it's 2 in the morning, a pager duty alert goes off. That's an automated system that wakes you up when something breaks. The clock is ticking, and the very first place you go to figure out what's happening is your inbox. But there's no frantic scrolling or panicked searching. Instead, the engineer types in this one beautiful query. They're telling Gmail, show me everything that's already labeled alerts, has either Grafana, our monitoring tool, or the database name in the subject, and is from the last 24 hours. Just like that, in one single move, they have every piece of relevant information right in front of them. And just look at the result of that. Within 10 seconds, they have every single related email. They can immediately start correlating the timestamps with their monitoring dashboards. Then they just hit R to reply, insert a pre-written "we're investigating the incident" template, and notify all the stakeholders. The entire initial communication is sent in under a minute. This isn't just about being efficient. This is actively lowering your resolution time. That is the power of having a system. So, to wrap this all up, just remember this chaos to control method. First, you triage everything with precision search. Then you organize it all with automated filters. And finally, you execute your tasks with lightning-fast shortcuts and templates. This isn't just about having a clean inbox. It's about a faster, more effective response to everything that comes your way. The bottom line is, this system turns your inbox from a liability into a real strategic asset. And the best part is, you can start building it today. So I'll leave you with a question to get you started. What's the first repetitive task you're going to automate?